Hello everybody and welcome to today's Planet Coaster live stream. Happy anniversary.
I'm Lloyd.
Oh no, you're here. I always put the hosts next to each other.
I love it.
Wow. Yes, happy anniversary everyone. We're on year 3.
Yes.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is crazy stuff. But hello and welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm joined by the lovely Bo and of course producer Lloyd Morgan-Moore. We're here to talk a little bit about Planet Coaster Console Edition.
Yay!
Yeah.
Very exciting
stuff.
announcement.
I think that,
So
as we were
exciting.
saying just before the stream started, the Planet Coaster Console Edition trailer, I think, is the best trailer the team have done.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's just it's
Chef's
perfect.
kiss.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Oh no, it's brilliant. But so today, what we're going to do, we're going to talk a little bit about Planet Coaster Console Edition, and we're going to show this lovely. Let me put it on the screen.
Sneak peek.
Anniversary park that we were sent by some of the community. They've been working on it for some time. I can reel off the names now, but it is available on Steam. We've got Alexandra. Annie, can you read them?
Alexandra, Bob Poe, Capital Thrills, Darks, Haplo, My Dorka, Kick2, Nimzel, Oggy 3000, Ratisboer, Rohana, Stale Blitz, Yui Blitz, Themeworks, and Chipsoul.
So it's been a group effort, and I think you can see how incredible it looks. But let's just have a look at what's going on in the chat. 3P Music says, "I'm feeling all the Planko feels today."
Yay!
Wingardium Leviosa says, "Hello," and it had the real favourite mascot because it's a big debate of who the best mascot is.
Yeah.
I stand by Gulpy, but when we did last year when we did the anniversary and we did the mascot tournament.
Yeah.
King
King
Coaster
Coaster
stole
won.
it
It's
at the
King
last
Coaster,
minute.
yeah.
So
Outrage.
it's definitely Gulpy.
Outrage!
I know, it's very upsetting.
But what happened today, because before we go into Planet Coaster Console Edition, we also released update 1.13 today,
Yep,
thanks
absolutely.
to you and your amazing teams' hard work. So what's update 1.13 all about?
So update 1.13 is it's a selection of fixes that we've put out. Developing the console version has allowed us to take some of these fixes and do some bug fixes for some of the most frequently reported issues.
Oh, nice.
And we've taken those and put them into obviously the PC version.
Awesome.
So obviously that's now live, I believe.
Yeah, it went live at 10 a.m. today,
It's 10,
so
yeah.
do update your games if you haven't done that already. And there's quite a couple of nice fixes and improvements in there. We've got guest physic and crowd optimizations for larger parks. We've got some ride placement improvements. We've got the silent guests.
I know that's a big one.
That's
that are
that's the
fixed.
big one, isn't it?
Woo! So happy about that. Yeah, there's a couple of really good stuff in there. So
The Armada boats moving backwards. I saw somebody talking about it on the forums just before, and I was like, "Ha! We've resolved it."
Yeah.
That was one that was a strange little bug. That
I
one,
know.
but,
Yeah.
they're the best ones though. The
weird ones.
interesting ones. Yeah.
But yes, so
Very
you can
good.
download that right now. The game is ready to be updated, 1.13, quality of life update. But as you said, so you've been working on console edition, and it's taught you a little bit about stuff that you can now add into PC, like with these updates, which is
Absolutely,
great.
yeah. We've taken some bits and pieces over, and this is the result of that.
Yeah. Do we want to move around this park?
Is that, yeah?
Yeah. Do you wanna move around the? Yeah.
Which
it's over
mouse are
there.
you
It's me.
Yeah.
Oh no. I've paused it because it was running, as you can see.
It's quite intense. It's a heavy one.
huge.
There's a lot of
another
pieces.
there's another
It's a big birthday cake. I'll zoom out a little bit.
there's another one as well that I was looking to show, but that was slow. It was heavy.
I mean, and we've got a beast of a PC, so
There's got to be a lot of pieces.
there's
in
a lot
here.
of pieces in here.
Yeah.
I love the candles.
I know,
Yeah, they're
it's
nice touch.
cute.
No, it is looking really nice. I like all the different like ground textures as you go around. too.
Yeah.
It is nice. But in the chat, would you like to share your favourite Planet Coaster memories? I think
the
that'd be
logo.
nice while we go. Let's just have a look at what people. Let's reminisce together. Red Munchin Gaming says, "Wow, that's a complex park."
Yeah.
3P Music
It's
says,
very complex.
"That's got to be over 1 million pieces." Is there
It's
any
over
way to?
2070. 200, wait,
What was
what?
it?
It's
200
over
and-
270,000 pieces, they said in the description.
Oh, intense.
So,
Jack
yeah,
Little
a
says,
lot.
"All hail the cube," obviously referencing the first Theme Maker's Toolkit item
Yeah, the
ever
cube's
made. by Millstone Barn, who I believe is in
Very
the chat.
nice.
Oh, it is lovely.
Some dinosaurs.
See, this is so cool. This is the epitome of Planet Coaster, isn't
No.
it?
Look at
What the
this.
community can do with everything they're given.
It is very nice. But it's just like, I'm always interested in community creations where
I
they
like
actually
this.
work together, so they just share
Yeah.
the file around.
Yeah.
I like when you can see the like the different areas, and it could be like, because there are so many creators that we can recognise by their style now, that you can be like, oh yeah, I know who that is. I know who that person is, which is really cool.
Alright, this is some sci-fi stuff over here.
It's a lovely park.
It is lovely.
It's really cool to see what people do with the lighting as well, because I know lighting is a big part of Planet Coaster. When you switch it to night time, it looks completely different. But
Yeah,
Cute.
the lighting is really good. I love doing the, my first couple of workshop Wonderlands are very focused on lighting, like neon lights and things like that.
Nice.
And yeah, the community were like, oh yeah, this looks so cool. When Guardian of the Coast says, I like the alien plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plants are amazing.
there's a lot of pieces in those, isn't there? That's
I know. It's huge.
It reminds me of Avatar.
I want to say that's Rahana, but I'm not sure. That's really good. This is amazing.
Millstone
Like
Barn says, the first time we saw coasters coming off the end of the track and crashing, everyone looked so happy. The community loved that stream.
Oh yeah, coaster crashes.
Tilly2 says, my favourite memory was the first day I opened the game. I've never stopped loving it, and I play every day.
Cute.
We had a trailer, didn't we, for the crashing
Coaster
coasters?
crashes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Beautiful
That
piece
was-
of
the music was
classical
yeah.
music. Yeah, that was a great trailer.
Crowd Pleaser says, my favourite memories include the announcement of the first content pack.
Ah.
Nemi says, opening the alpha on the first day and just letting the pure joy wash
There you
over
go.
me, plus all the friends I've made and getting to know you lovely people at Team Frontier.
I remember the alpha because I had it before I
The
even started at
entrance.
Frontier. I purchased it on, was it on early access?
I did the same thing.
Yeah, and then I was like, loaded it up onto my PC and couldn't run it because my PC was ancient. And I was like, oh, well, you know, I'll just wait and then buy a new PC.
When Guardian of the Coaster says, I can't pick my favourite moments, but perhaps it's the friends I have that I speak to daily and meet a few times a year.
Yay.
That's really cool. One of my favourite memories was the first trailer. Yeah, the first trailer, the music in the first trailer as well was fantastic.
So the
Yes.
music in Planet Coaster in general
Yeah, it's
is
awesome.
great stuff.
And it does get stuck in your head. Like
I know,
Carolina
it really
Coaster
does.
Seeker said, absolutely.
Yeah, like, it's so hypnotising. I keep singing it. Absolutely.
Well, you'll hear people in the studio. You can, if
Oh,
somebody's
yeah.
launched the game, you'll hear them whistling it a bit later on in the day because it's just been stuck in their brain.
That's amazing.
But let's talk a little bit about the console edition.
Yes.
So, what modes will be available in the console edition?
Here, here's an Annika Mandra.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
So,
definitely Alexandra.
You can tell exactly by the style. So in the console edition, you've got obviously your sandbox mode is the sort of creating new creations like this. You've got your career mode, which is obviously play through the different scenarios and earn your stars by completing different objectives. And then you've got the challenge. Is it called challenge? Is it actually called challenge mode?
Challenge mode.
It is called challenge mode, because I tell you, I don't want to get the conflation between an internal name and an external name. Yeah, and challenge mode
Nice.
will obviously be in there. That's amazing. I love it when people use like the glass effects. And
I believe that this, I feel like I've put this in my park before because I absolutely love it. This snow globe.
So good.
Yeah, I think we showed it around last Christmas time.
Right. Yeah.
Tilly2 says this park is incredible. It has a little bit
It
of
is,
everybody. Everybody in it. Great job. Jack Little says it was amazing hearing it live at Frontier Expo 2017. I assume
Oh,
that's
of
the
course,
soundtrack.
yeah. Yeah, the theme song.
Oh yeah, this is really good. This is great stuff. This is great stuff. So, what platforms will Planet Coaster Console Edition be on?
So on Xbox and PlayStation 4. So we've got that obviously coming to those two, and yeah, we've obviously there's been a lot of hard work put in by the. What are you trying? Oh, I see.
Trying to change the light.
There's been a lot of hard work put in by the team to sort of obviously get it supported on the consoles, and it's looking really cool. As anyone who's seen it in the office will attest to.
Nice. I can't wait to play. I don't have a PC at home. I only have a
Okay.
PlayStation. So
There you go. That's it.
I'm
You'll be
so
able to sit down and
excited.
play it, and,
I'm gonna get my platinum trophy. I'm ready.
And you'll be able to sit down with your controller and play it as well.
Yes,
We've put a lot
I'm so
of work
excited.
into obviously making it work with a controller, because it's as I'm sure all of the chat are well aware, it's a very complex game.
Yeah.
So yeah, how do you play Planet Coaster with a controller? You pick it up
just
and
do.
you do. Yeah, this is it. We're making the game as accessible as possible because we're well aware that there's a lot of button combinations. It plays well with the mouse and keyboard. Incidentally, you'll still be able to do that on a console. But the idea is you'll be able to sit down with your controller and you'll be able to do all this building that you can do on a PC.
That's
And
awesome.
it will feel feel intuitive. And the team have done such a good job on it.
Yeah.
Even now, I'm still picking it up and I'm using the controller and thinking, well, how do I do this? And then it just works how you expect it to. So it's really good.
That's good. I'm really looking forward to it. I am a big PlayStation player as well, so
Well, there you go.
it will be great stuff to finally get your hands on a console edition of Planet Coaster. I think it'll be really
So
fun.
this is the important thing to reiterate as well. It is a console edition.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a straight port over. We've put a lot of time and effort into making it work properly on consoles. So.
But as you said, it's still playable with a mouse and keyboard
Oh,
on
absolutely.
consoles as well.
Yeah. If you want to plug a mouse and keyboard in, go for it.
That's really cool.
Lovely.
Wish upon a star.
Oh.
Cute.
Let's make a wish.
But in terms of the controllers, how are you going to teach people how to play the game? Is there any with the controllers? It will be there's so much to learn. There's so many buttons to press and everything. Is there any new tutorials, anything like that?
Yes. Well, the idea is you'll be able to launch it straight away. You'll be able to play through and be told be taught the controls essentially.
That's good.
Like I said, they are designed to be as intuitive as possible, but there is a lot of them, as you can imagine. And the idea is that you'll be able to play through and pick up on the controls and sort of learn it as you go along, essentially.
That's
so
good.
It's,
That's good stuff.
it is pick up and play. If you want to dive straight in there and sort of jump into sandbox mode and figure it all out on your own, then you can do that. But we encourage people to actually go through the proper channels, as it were, and sort of go through it it's a nice flow we've set up so we can
That's good.
introduce people to the correct things at the correct times.
No, that's good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing just the new creations that will be coming
Yeah,
across.
absolutely.
Oh.
It will be very exciting.
So one thing we kept in mind for this is we had to keep the building as intricate as it is because it's such a big part of Planet Coaster. I mean, look at this.
I know.
Perfect example of just how intricate you can be. And the idea is you can pick up a controller and you can build things like this because you've still got that freedom of movement, you've still got things like your advanced move, they all still work. So you'll still be able to build a giant dragon like that.
Absolutely.
And then obviously fly around your park with the cameras work really nicely on a controller because
Oh,
you've got
I bet
the
they
analog
do.
sticks, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
It
smooth.
it feels really, really great.
That's good.
We're constantly tweaking and adjusting things like the camera movement speed and things like the damping and all these different bits and pieces. So we're working hard on that, and it's just an ongoing process to
Nice.
refine it as much as possible.
King Demuncher says, you can't make that dragon with a controller. And Wingardium Leviosa says, don't know until you try.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's absolutely true. I mean,
Exactly.
you've yet to even see what the team have been working on, so
There we go.
Lifetime's
I think
away.
you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited for people to see once we
Yeah.
obviously start to show bits and pieces off. That,
Oh, and of course we will. We've got so many fun
No,
stuff
absolutely.
planned. Like, when we are ready, we can, start sort of showing the community, like, this is what a controller, this is how it works with Planet Coaster.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
what the console version looks like. Like, we're very excited to do that, but just a little bit more time.
Yeah. Just reading the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if we've got any questions that.
3.6 mouse and keyboard support on a PS4. OMG, yes. No, I agree. Yeah, I'm excited. So, Deadly Dark Sheep Game Time UK says the only downside
awesome,
to
mate.
console edition will be there's no workshop.
Well,
Well,
do we have an answer for that?
Well, obviously it's not Steam Workshop
no.
Yeah.
because it's not on Steam, but we're working on a sharing solution for the console essentially.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll have more on that very soon.
yeah, but
When
it's
it's ready to be announced. we
it's
will
designed
announce
it's designed to. We're keeping the PC version in mind, and that we don't want to try and the idea is not to dumb this down.
it. Yeah.
Mm.
It's still Planet Coaster. It's just on a console. So,
Exactly. Nice.
That's good. I'm
Yes,
looking
Planet
forward
Coaster
to
will be on Xbox as well. Spals, of course.
yeah.
Xbox and PlayStation, both of them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to to seeing the solution to that, because I know that the community is such a massive aspect of Planet Coaster. That
So what is the slogan? The slogan: build, create, share. Is that correct? I can't remember the exact wording. The exact one. Create, manage, share. That's the one. Yeah. So share is part of it. So absolutely.
Yeah, we are very much, keeping the community in mind, and I think the solution will be very cool once you finally hear about it. But nothing to announce about at the moment. Yes, that looks really good. Well, it does look a lot better at night, I think. I think lighting in Planet Coaster is just so cool.
I know.
Especially when you've got the neon stuff, like all this is the sci-fi stuff works really well at
I
night.
know, it always looks brilliant. I like all the signs.
Ooh, if you zoom right out, you can see all the
I'm gonna zoom
different sections, and like you say, the different creators have got their own style. So
Striker says, I'd like to see Beau and Chanté's skills on building with a controller.
We will.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, there you go.
In the future,
we'll be doing some live streams.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll be playing most of those. I'm sure.
I'm excited.
Yeah, when Guardian Lover Coaster says they are console gamers, so who knows?
I mean, to be fair, like when I started working here, I didn't play that many PC games, so playing Planet Coaster for me was a complete learning experience as well on the PC.
Oh, I see, because you're using mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. Like now it's like, this is easy, and like funnily enough, it translates really well to Planet Zoo. So I was like, it's all fine. Like the controls,
the key games that you need to know.
Yes. F.
Yeah.
And Z and M, all of them shortcuts. I like these two for pathing. So good. I don't know what they're called. Brackets.
I see. Right. Yeah.
Those ones. So now I feel more like I can call myself an all-round gamer.
On PC and console,
PC
actually.
and
The
console.
official gamer title.
I have the official gamer title today. Yeah. So if it's just a fraction as intuitive as the PC version, then I'm sure everyone will be fine.
Yeah, like I say, it's one of these things where there is going to be some learning involved just because there are so many controls in Planet Coaster.
Yeah.
But if you want to just pick up and place down items, you'll be able to do that really, really easily, and it'll be fairly intuitive to people who are used to console and even people who are new to console, actually. I think if they've played Planet Coaster before especially, they'll be able to, they understand the flow of placing items and things like advanced move, and you'll be able to sort of use the gamepad to do some quick fire building. So,
are we just gonna sort of drop players in there when they've never played Planet Coaster before?
No.
Is there like something that we're
so if we'll be putting in a tutorial, a proper tutorial.
Exciting.
So the idea is that people who are new to the game, or people who are just new to the console edition, even people who are obviously used to the game, there's still stuff to learn, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They'll be able to jump in and to learn the game from the very basics, the ground up, if you like.
Awesome.
Because, as I say, there is a lot to learn.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure people know how to do it.
A lot of buttons.
Yeah, a lot of buttons.
Forster Fan says, will you show the console version in this stream? Not today. Not today.
In this one.
Not in this one, but we will in the future. We'll be doing a whole new live stream series, I'm sure. I mean, I did this a while ago for Elite. I didn't really finish it, but did a trophy hunting stream.
Oh, I remember that.
Happy to do that for Coaster.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I did a couple for Jurassic as well, so yeah.
You are a perfectionist.
I'm a completionist, so that is a bit of a problem because
this is why we
make
the Platinum Trophy really difficult.
I'll just be like, Lloyd, can you just unlock it for me, please? Thank you.
Carolina Coaster Seeker says, has there been an optimization update for super large parks? I know it said in the bug fix, but I'm talking, yes, in today's quality of life update.
Yeah.
Guest physics and crowd optimizations to help improve frame rate on larger parks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was one of the performance improvements we've obviously been able to do because of the work we've done on consoles. Obviously the massive groups of guests have required some optimizations, as you can imagine, and there we are. This is what's come out of it.
And for the people that don't know you, you did a lot of console work before.
Yes,
Frontier, actually.
Yeah, so I was. I've got to try and get my actual title correct. Yeah. So I came to Elite Dangerous and was producer for the console. The PlayStation 4 port of Elite Dangerous.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's where my experience lies when I started at Frontier. So so I know the consoles like the back of my hand, as it
Yay!
were. And I'm a console gamer at home as well, so obviously,
know what you
I'm
want
used
as
to
well,
I'm used to
yeah.
how the games play, what you kind of expect to get from a console game. It's obviously slightly different from PC gaming. So I do game on PC as well, but generally I go home and sit down on my sofa and just chill and play a
Nice.
console game.
That's
and
good.
I'll be able to do that with Planet Coaster next year.
Transfixer says Xbox has keyboard and mouse support. Is this also used for the console version of Planet Coaster?
Yeah.
Yes,
It is.
will have mouse
Yep.
and keyboard support.
There we go.
We don't have any info yet on the price or if it's going to be on a disc version or not, but as soon as we know, we will of course make a big song and dance about it.
Yep.
We love making songs and dances.
We love making songs and dances. Yes.
Wingardium Leviosa, you can PC game on your sofa. You absolutely can. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course you can. Yeah,
Yeah, you
you
can.
can't PC game on my sofa though, sadly. As much as I'd
I
love
don't
to.
even have a sofa.
You don't.
Aww,
Just a single chair in a room.
My sofa's too comfortable. I don't like sitting. When I play video games, I like sitting on the floor, like against my sofa,
okay.
so I can like really see the street.
See, if I did that,
and I've also got a rocking chair, and that's
That's
also
awesome.
for gaming.
Okay.
But when I'm on the sofa, I just feel like I want to watch a movie. Like I don't. I can't game like this.
Yeah,
I
so
need to
I've
be,
got one
like,
of those recliner
there.
things. So it's
Oh,
got like
yeah.
I could just
Very
recline
good.
it and just get too comfortable.
Very good.
And I'm playing like that.
Oh yeah, I love that. Share your console gaming stations with us on social
There you go,
media. Share your photos. That's really cool.
So where someone's got like this amazing neon setup in the like fully backlit and all this really
Ah.
I
cool
know.
stuff, and I'm like,
People with dedicated game rooms. I'm jealous.
I used to have
Very
one, but I don't have one in the new house.
No.
That's a
Sit on my bed
sacrifice I
playing
couldn't make. If I had one, I couldn't give it up.
Sit on my bed playing Switch. Oh, I've got one of those beds with the TV that comes out the bottom, and it's really dangerous. because
Excuse me.
It's crazy.
One of those beds? What
Yeah.
do you mean? I didn't even know those were a thing.
It's mad. It like rises out on a system that comes. You can watch TV in bed, but it's so dangerous.
Whoa.
At the weekend, you can just get up and just switch TV on.
Why would you get up? Just,
Exactly, that's the
just
problem.
Make the TV come out.
I go,
staying.
I'll plug my console into that and play Planet Coaster
Get
in
one
bed.
of those robots that bring you breakfast. There you go. Sorted.
I'll just get one of the cats. I'll train one of the cats.
Oh, well, there you go. Fetch me my newspaper and my bacon. Thank you very much.
Anyway, I feel like we've gone a little bit off topic there.
Yeah, like, it's fine. That's what the streams are for. Do we have any, like, another park to show, or do we want to, like, look at the console trailer? Do we have it all?
We can do either of those.
Ooh.
Let me go to the console trailer, and then we'll go to the new park.
Oh yeah, with the console trailer. The console trailer's fantastic.
Yes. It's a John Laws original, so
It is, yeah.
can't go
you
wrong.
Right, here we
Can't
go.
go wrong with that. Yay!
I love that trailer.
It's so
It's
good.
so good. John Laws is the law, says Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah, that trailer is quite something.
It is so good.
It's like such an intense feeling of like, I don't know, it just makes me feel so happy.
Yeah.
I love the feel of that trailer.
Well,
like the
a lot
music.
of people it brought them back to the very first announcement trailer.
This is
Yeah.
it,
And
yeah.
that was kind of what we were hoping for. It's just having that Planet Coaster good feeling that everyone likes. So
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
We
Yeah.
went through like a lot of revisions of that to get it right and make sure that we, it sort of tells the story from start to finish, and it ends on the sunset and the big fanfare and
mean,
everything. And
the custom animation is just so cute
yeah,
as well.
this is it.
When they showed it up here, I was like, because we only saw the gameplay bit, and I was like, wouldn't it be nice if we have someone like one of the peeps
Yeah.
like, with a console controller? And they were like, Bo, just you wait, we're working on that already. I was like,
We have this covered. Yeah,
oh my gosh. So yeah, that was really cool.
that part wasn't. Yeah, that part wasn't in game. That.
Oh, the ghost bottle, yeah.
Oh, your ghost bottle came back.
It's my
Yeah, the green.
my green bottle.
Transfixer says, is it summer already? As you can see in the trailer, a Planet Coaster Console Edition will be arriving summer 2020. I can't believe
Summer
next year is
entertainment.
2020.
Yeah, it's a bit scary.
Oh, don't
isn't
talk to me about that. Yeah,
I know.
I'm already feeling old.
We can go back to the game. Here we
Oh yeah,
go.
here we are.
Oh my gosh, it loaded. I was expecting it to go for another 10 minutes, to be honest.
This is also a very intense park, but I felt we really, really needed to show this off because they've been working on this for a very long time.
All right, Cortessa.
So I haven't seen any of this. I don't think.
It is
yet.
absolutely brilliant. So they've been updating us
Wow.
on Reddit, mostly is where I've been seeing it.
Right. Okay.
And it's just, it's just an incredible park. They've spent a lot of time on it. But when I loaded this up earlier, there was a woman right at the entrance. And she was like really looking down. So I was like, oh, let me click on her. And she said, security caught me. I was like, oh.
Served you right then.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Get
never
out my
mind.
park.
That's amazing.
Yeah. No, it is absolutely fantastic, this park.
That's really funny. Let's have a look. Cortessa Island. Who's it made by? Don't tell me it's Cortessa.
They've been updating on Reddit under Cortessa, I believe.
Oh,
so
okay.
Oh, is this a
Yes,
group
Cortessa.
effort then?
no, this is just them.
Oh,
This
okay.
is just them. But yeah.
This always amazes me when you see these like massive parks that a single person has done, because I build like a single shop.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and
right, that's me
tired.
done for
Yeah. What a nice park. Exit.
the day. Time for bed.
No, they've been updating us on Reddit for as long as I can
Right, okay.
remember now. So at least I feel at least as long as I've been at Frontier. So
That's
a
cool.
year at least they've been working on this.
Oh, the grabber machines. I love those.
I know, they're so great.
The little animations that go into things like the grabber machines and the vending machines are still fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
You can zoom in and just watch them in action. It's really cool.
I did press T. Oh my god.
Whoa.
I was gonna say, like, why is it going so on T like?
No, it is
Beautiful.
brilliant.
That's
There's
a very
some
really-
good foliage
Oh.
in this. Some good foliage.
It's good foliage. What were you going to
some
say?
foliage.
Yeah.
Someone said it's like a Pixar moment in the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It's just got such a feel-good feeling.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I'm really looking forward to seeing how your rides being built will work with on consoles with the controller. I
Yeah.
think like, as you said, the
Oh,
camera
this is
movements
nice.
are so smooth on the controller. I'm looking forward to seeing it
So,
in action.
We had with the coaster building especially. Actually, it's really nice. If you get the camera, obviously can be locked in certain positions. There's different camera settings for building coasters, but on console, because you're building it with the analog sticks, it feels really nice. You can sort of point the analog sticks in the correct direction. It just feels really smooth to build the coasters as you go along.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
We actually took a lot of inspiration from Scream Ride, I believe it was, which is obviously a previous Frontier title. And the coaster building now feels really natural. And it's great. I just love picking up a controller and building a really complex coaster and making it twist and turn. And it's just really nice. Oh, over the edge.
I'm going.
And then he says, lots of great buildings in this park.
There are some
Absolutely.
really cool buildings, yeah.
That is really cool.
This is quite fun. I'm trying to control this with my camera.
So you're on the roller coaster but not on it.
Yeah.
Very smart, very efficient.
Trying. I'm trying
Sorry,
to do
someone
it.
tell
I can't bank.
Bo.
I can't bank with this camera.
Someone tell Bo we've got a coaster camera.
I know, but I don't want to press unpause on this part. in case
Oh, I
it's
see.
too-
Right.
There's too much.
What do you think? I'm some sort of noob at this game? No. I'm
Yeah, that's
trying. I'm
brilliant.
trying to show the coaster. I'm just assuming it's all built by this one person. So Ooh, I messed up.
I believe so. Let's actually, I'm going to have a look on Steam while we're here.
Oh, you'll be able to see, yeah.
Yeah.
Carolina Coaster Seeker said, Planet Coaster turned 3 on the 17th and I turned 25.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's it. You share your birthday with Planet Coaster. That's pretty cool. I almost shared my birthday with Brexit, so that's fun.
Oh no.
That is not good.
Or it could be any of us at this point because the date just keeps moving. So
Here we go. This is the name, Bo.
There we go.
Wachterbahn, because it's German.
Ah, okay.
So it's like W8 Urban. Wachterbahn.
So that's their name.
Can't
on
fool me
Steam.
with your username.
One of the coasters is hidden
German.
deep under the park, located in the spooky area. Can you find the entrance? There's a challenge for you.
There's
Oh,
a challenge.
I'm going. I love a good challenge. Okay, I'm off. Don't talk to me
Fun
until I
Races,
found this.
I was wondering how the coaster building was going to transfer to
Yeah.
consoles. Yeah, I think it will be really cool.
Absolutely,
see
yeah.
it.
One of the biggest challenges we had was the coaster editing, because obviously with a mouse you can click and drag on the track, and you can't really do that as easily on a console. So we've got a nice solution to that, which obviously we'll show off at some point in the future. But that feels really nice to use and really natural. So yeah, but like I say, the actual coaster building itself is the bit that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Flat ride placements, that's obviously a big thing as well. So we've paid a lot of attention to things like the placing of the entrance and exits to make sure that feels right.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a lot of hard work gone into this. There's been a lot of iterating upon controller revisions, because we realise that that's the big thing about consoles, making it work on a controller. So it's always going to be. So
I've heard that's important for
It's a little bit,
consoles,
yeah,
the controllers.
kind of required. And yeah, there's been people working on it non-stop,
cool.
backwards
That's
and
very
forwards.
cool.
Oh, I like that effect. Yeah,
No,
with
that's
the
amazing.
the comet hitting the ground and leaving the. That's really nice.
I mean, this is sci-fi.
See, this is the kind of creative things our community can do.
Hey, we need to go to a spooky area, Bo. What are you doing?
I'm going.
Oh, this is
Everything
really
looks
cool.
like
So what I like
adventurous.
about anything like Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster, when you've got these multi-level terrain bits, when
Yeah.
you know the whole park goes to a lower level,
So original.
feels really nice.
I think this is.
Oh, are you finding it?
No, I think we're going up. Yeah.
This is the
Drats.
Right. I'm going that way then.
It's looking good so far. You're on a roll.
Ooh, I hit my head on the coaster.
Oh, is that a spinning coaster?
Spooky stuff. Hotel. There's a hotel. They've thought of everything. Where's the spooky stuff?
I think we're all.
You find the spooky.
We're all very interested on where
I'm,
there's hidden.
yeah,
Okay.
I need to get downloading some of these parks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I need to do.
So good. Shortcut. Whee! Wonk. I'm back.
Shift C says, nice park.
Spooky. Found it.
Oh, you're in.
Oh, here we go.
So I need to find the coaster entrance.
There's a building.
There's a building.
Very exciting.
This looks like it's. Oh, it's going. There we go.
Yeah,
Underground.
Okay.
We're very invested now.
I am. I'm like dying to find this. This is amazing. Look at this. Hello.
This could be it.
Excuse me. Okay, we need to find the entrance. It's here somewhere. Oh, hello.
Have you
There
got
we
it?
are. This is something, isn't it?
Okay,
Right, great stuff.
let's go.
Great
Ooh.
stuff.
Wait, what's here? There's a light.
Is this like an over? Oh, this is awesome. Like you can look over the edge and see the whole section.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I don't want to. No, I don't want to miss anything.
So this is another thing that's come up on consoles with building underground, because you've got a different level of finesse on the controller that you have with a mouse, and obviously when you go through tunnels and things, you need to be able to use that. So again, it's one of these things we've been working on, iterating over and over.
Excuse me, this pathing as well is.
it's
That's
incredible.
incredible. How have
Very
you done
cool.
this? I'm jealous. Entrance.
Entrance.
There we are.
Is this the coaster entrance?
Right entrance. That's it.
Right.
Oh,
I'm doing it. Sorry, I'm going too fast for stream, sorry.
it'll be fine.
Twitter
Get it,
says,
they don't
any
like it
info
when
on
I
the
fly.
console version? I think we've shared a fair bit of information
Yeah.
over the last 40 minutes.
This is a popular coaster. Look at that.
I know. But it's secret, so how do people know where it is?
I know, right? Oh, here's the entrance. Do you want to ride it?
I think we could
Or
ride
do you want
it.
me to
Try?
Let's
fake
see
ride
what.
it?
No, let's try and ride it.
Okay.
I don't see why not. Let's give it a whirl.
I'll have to do a little stop and test.
Here we go.
The old stop and test trick.
Yeah. So we go. No. Show me
Lloyd Garbutt.
Okay, I'm ready.
I
Hope
think
it's not too
I think our
dark.
days have been going well.
My day's going fantastically, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm here on this stream
Aw.
with the community and everyone, so it's going fantastic. Can't
Okay,
complain.
Okay.
Oh, we're going.
I know. Sort of.
When Guardian Left the Coast says, I do play on my sofa either way, PC or console. Jealous.
So I'm still trying to figure out a way to get that set up in my living room.
Mm.
It's just having, because the way everything's set up, I can't quite get the PC there with my internet connection because I want it wired, I don't want it wireless. And
Yeah. That's very true. You do need
So,
it.
we've
You
got a
need
really
it wired.
strange living room layout.
That's interesting.
Are we going?
It looks like something's moving.
No, I don't want to hit exit in case it's not.
Then it,
Oh, I see.
and then it will shoot off. I think that's stuck.
No.
Why don't you make it green?
It says
Make it
testing.
green.
Oh, it's testing over there. All right.
Oh, it's already sent one round, yeah.
Okay.
Laptop table from IKEA with wireless keyboard and mouse is key. Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh no, it's waiting for people.
I think I've got a wireless mouse. It's just finding the space to put the tower,
Yeah.
and then I'd have the cat sitting on top of it.
So we touched on Steam a bit earlier. As we said, we're working on a solution for the Steam Workshop, as obviously that's not available on consoles. Will any of the Steam creations carry over? No, but I'm looking forward to seeing.
Oh, it's broken.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what the community come up with our solution. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
seeing, just everything that people do. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. It'll be like a new generation of Planet Coaster players. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it'd be there's obviously going to be a slightly different player base, we imagine, on,
Yeah.
on consoles. So it's very important to have that sharing system in there, so people can go in. If they don't, some people don't want to do, crazy intricate buildings, so they'll be able to get the blueprints,
Yeah.
place them down, and just build their park up like that. So that's what I do sometimes.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that. Obviously, if you just want to build a fantastic looking park.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be the case.
Is it going or is it? There we go.
So,
Don't miss it.
On our side,
Look at
it says Planet Coaster broadcasting to Mixer.
wow.
Oh,
look at
it says Elite
this.
Dangerous. it's
Maybe a
broadcasting.
caching issue for you, because on our side it says Planet Coaster.
Control F5. Or Alt F5, whichever one it is. One of the two. I love how the chat is trying to get you a sofa.
Yes,
It's like
I'm loving this campaign, but it's because I rent a room. So there's no
Kickstarter.
room in my room.
Get
for
Chanté a sofa.
Yeah, I'd rather have a double bed
Oh.
and no sofa than a single bed and no sofa. Or I can get a sofa bed.
Ah.
That's what I used to
So
do.
maybe we can
Yeah.
kickstart that.
This is cool.
Nothing can stop you from gaming. This is it.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a big gamer.
When I lived with my parents, it was a case of being in this tiny box room and had a little single sofa bed, and I would always. I even found a space to put my the steering wheel and pedals for racing games. It won't stop me gaming.
I just saw
Got any other questions come through?
Transfix
Ugh,
says, so
creepy.
happy you guys making it possible to play this awesome game on console.
Nice.
No, I am excited. It will be like just so many new people in the Planko family.
Yeah, and we're well aware that it's been, people are asking for it. And,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
it-
yeah.
We're well aware.
these people can come in and they,
Every single live stream. When PS4? When?
Yeah.
When Xbox?
summer 2020.
Summer 2020.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, this park has had a lot of work. I'm so impressed. Look at this grey.
Even the tunnels,
I know!
that.
I once made a park that just had paths, and I was so happy with it, and then I just never built anything.
Oh, you mean just the layout
Yeah,
ready
the
for?
layout
I thought you
for all
meant
the
that it was
paths.
just
I
paths.
made these like beautiful paths, and then I saw people like making plazas and
Yeah.
like this person with all the different type of paths, and I was like,
I'm out.
Yeah.
I tried. I tried.
Well, this is what I do every time. I get inspired by something. So I got inspired by the water park thing at the weekend. I posted it on Twitter and I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and recreate the entrance to this park because it's
Yeah, yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Oh,
That's okay.
sorry, I'm stepping on things.
That's fine.
But I know what will happen is start it, and then go, I'm not talented enough to do this.
This doesn't look anything like it would. I hate that stuff. Three Community says, I can't believe you are able to bring it to console. The team's been working really hard, and as you said, it's not just a port. It's
it's a console version.
Yeah.
It's we've put a lot of effort into making it a console version. We're not just taking the game and going right, put it on consoles.
Yeah, I love that.
Because you could do that, but it's not going to play that well. Let's be honest. It's the game was built for PC.
Yeah.
And it's got all the the everything in there is designed to be used with a keyboard and mouse currently. So
I'm just reworking it big time. The team
essentially,
it's just working really hard on getting it done. I'm sure doing lots of testing where really they're just playing the game.
Well, you say So I've been playing it. I say playing it, but there's always things like bug reporting and giving feedback is always important. So and when people say I can't believe you were able to do it, you've both seen it running on console.
Yes.
And it's that's it. We've got it running on console.
You've gone into the ride.
And I've
turn the lights on.
Using a controller and running it on it, and it's use your torch.
What is this?
I was trying to escape.
Oh, you're trying to exit based on it's a labyrinth.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a true console edition, which I think is really cool. It's crazy how long the team have been really working on it. So to actually see it running was really exciting.
I mean, it was really exciting for us to see because with console development, there's a lot of work you do before you can even get it onto a console itself. And that moment when we were like, right, we've got the console build ready to go and we can see it running on a console. It's a big moment even in the studio. So it's going to be an even bigger moment, I'm sure, when the community see it
has to
running.
be exciting.
Oh,
it has to be
it's
exciting
fantastic.
for you on the team.
Things like the trailer as well.
Yeah,
that was a big moment. I was really looking forward to that. I had it streaming on my Xbox, and I also had it streaming on my phone because I had to keep going to make dinner. So I was like, I don't want to miss it. And I was like watching the phone while making my dinner.
Yay!
That was a good announcement for us. I think that was a lot of fun.
It was fantastic. And it was also, I think, was a bit unexpected.
Oh, it was absolutely unexpected.
Which is what I quite like about it. So it was, people were just watching. Oh, we're just going to watch XO19. And
well, who knows what will be on XO19, and then to see some Frontier stuff.
Yeah.
It's got to be quite exciting. No, I really did enjoy the announcement. As we've said many times,
it's that wheel
the
half in and half
brilliant.
out the ground. That's incredible.
Yeah, they've done that amazing. That's right where the spooky
I love seeing stuff
area
like
is.
that.
It's so cool. So Whew. Yes, this is running on console.
No, this isn't running.
Is not this.
Oh,
Currently.
this is not currently console. Sorry, no, this is just PC, but it will be running on console. So,
we will have it running on console
big stream
to show
before
off.
2020.
Big stream.
Big stream. So the console streams, we're not going to start those until closer to summer 2020. So we can really show it off in all of its glory.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely be doing lots of stuff before it actually launches on console. So do not worry. We've got lots of fun stuff planned. But yeah.
Blueprints and sharing, they'll be available on console.
We're working on a solution quite similar to the way that Steam Workshop works.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not available on console. Steam is PC only. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I can't
We've
wait
got
to
you.
see next gen. I can't wait to see the new generation of Planet Coaster players.
My wallet is ready.
I just can't wait to see them they start hopping in the streams. Being like, I've never heard of Planet Coaster.
Oh yeah,
that's exciting stuff.
Well, this is it. It was really cool seeing people who weren't aware of the game even. They saw it announced at XO19. They're like, this looks really cool.
Yeah.
I've not seen this before, and
so
it's really exciting to get those people on board, and they can see some of the amazing creations that the community have put together and share them with each other and everything. And that's really exciting to see from a developer perspective.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe we can get more people at the Efteling meets as
Oh goodness!
Yeah, there we go.
That'd be great. How many we have last year? 60. Could you imagine if we had double that?
I know. They will never see us coming.
Yeah.
I was going to say, as soon as it's lunchtime, the staff will love that.
Yeah, restaurants. There's no Blueprint crossover as far as I am aware, just because Steam Workshop doesn't function on console, so there's no way to
the integration
do that.
between the two wouldn't quite work.
Yeah. So a clean slate for console, basically.
Yeah,
Which
essentially.
is quite exciting.
The same way
I love that.
Yeah, same way that Planet Coaster PC worked. It was a fresh
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, it was fun to build that up with everyone together. So it'll be great for the console community to have that same opportunity.
It'll be interesting to see the new creators who come out of it as well,
Yeah.
because people who've never been able to play it on PC because they didn't have one or their specs weren't quite, up to scratch, then they'll be able to jump on console and make a name for themselves.
A big creator.
You'll be the top of the workshop.
Yeah, I'm going to be the PlayStation queen of creation.
Are you going to start your YouTube series?
Yeah. No.
Let's play with Bo. Yeah.
Absolutely not. No. We'll be doing some trophy hunting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I like scenario mode. That's my favorite mode. Just going through the little stories and the challenges and stuff. So.
Trophies and achievements again, a console feature that we'll be implementing. So there'll be those as well.
I'm excited. There will definitely be a Drat Tower in the console workshop when Guardian Level Coaster knows me too well. Yes, absolutely.
It would be a really awesome challenge to attempt to recreate a Steam blueprint on the console edition. I don't think it'll be much of a challenge though, because it is the way that it works on console is so smooth and it feels so similar to PC that it would just be the same as building, really.
But we'll give it our best shot, surely. We can try.
Yeah, as long as it's a square shop.
If it's a square shop, Chanté can do it.
It's just a single 4x4 wall piece.
If it's like landscaping, I can do it. If it's like rocks and foliage, I can do it. If it's a coaster, Lloyd can do it.
There we go, yeah. So we've done, things like buildings, for example, on console, that we've burrowed down to the very little details like, I don't know, say you've got a 4x4 meter grid and you want to rotate a wall piece. There are things where if you rotate it just based on the camera, it doesn't quite rotate as you expect it to. So we've even gone to the level of tweaking that so that when you rotate it, it goes exactly where you expect it to.
That's awesome.
So there's little things like that are part of the experience, and we're sort of making sure that it's as good as it can be.
Cool.
And we're hoping that it will translate to the players. So
Yeah.
Building something that's on the Steam Workshop on console should be fairly straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus we have as you said, those tutorials.
Yep.
So it will teach people how to do even the small things like that.
As far as I'm aware, Theme Maker's Toolkit is not coming to the console version. And Striker will be amazing seeing Planet Coaster on PS5 and the new Xbox. As far as I'm aware, and that depends on the platforms, but aren't they backwards compatible, the next gen consoles?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what they're planning. I don't know what they've announced or what.
We'll see. That has been announced yet. Like, has any of the consoles been announced yet?
I think they said the PlayStation 5, didn't they?
PlayStation 5 and Project Scarlet.
Project Scarlet, there we go. That's the
So we'll see.
I think they're doing backwards compatibility, aren't they? I can't remember off the top of my head.
It would be silly if they didn't. Come on now.
Will you guys be watching?
This is us speaking as console players, obviously.
Will you guys be watching Frozen 2? I will.
Good question.
Probably.
I want to, but I don't want to go when all the families are going.
No, this is it, yeah.
I want to go to the adult viewing,
Yeah.
So.
The adult viewing with booze. You can just
go. Rick van Nieuwland, congratulations on the 3-year anniversary. Yes, there is an update to celebrate. It came out today, this morning at 10 a.m. Update 1.13, a free update, and we've implemented a whole bunch of fixes and improvements. So do check that out when you get a chance. The update notes are on the forums, and Lloyd's been talking about it for the past couple of minutes. Past hour or so. So if you've missed most of the stream, then you can watch the stream back later. But we've talked about that. In the stream,
we'll be moving this to YouTube as well.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll be posting it on YouTube
Thanks
later.
To YouTube.
I think we're pretty much at Silver Fox Gaming says hello. I was just about to say we're pretty much at the end of the stream.
But still, hello.
Thanks for joining us.
But I think this has been quite an interesting stream, hearing about the Planet Coaster Console Edition for really the first time. This is the first time the community have learnt about it. You saw the announcement trailer, which was brilliant, but this is the first time you're learning a bit about how it will work and things like that. But we will be, as you said, closer to summer 2020 when it will release. And we'll start doing streams and things like that, so you'll be able to actually see it too. So that'll be super exciting.
I'm very excited. The Planet Zoo stream is tomorrow at 7 p.m. So Wednesday at 7 p.m. we'll do Planet Zoo stream. Fun times always on these streams. Striker 8, thank you so much. And a big thanks to producer Lloyd for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Us all of this amazing information. I'm sure you'll be back next year.
Yeah,
Tell us
always
more and show
there's
us
always
the
more information.
controls
There's a lot.
and stuff.
There are some exciting things to reveal. There are some very, very interesting little
Well,
things
there you
that I imagine the community are going to be like, That's awesome.
Yay!
That's exciting.
Great. So
I think we
Lloyd
should
will be back for more.
Yeah,
More and
I'll be
more.
back.
I think we should
From
head
the
out by
Mountain
watching
Terrible
the console edition trailer for one more time during the stream, and then we'll head out at 7 p.m. UTC.
Yes.
Right.
Make sure you get that
Well,
right. Yeah.
thank you for joining us, everybody. It was lovely to have you on, Lloyd, as well. Thank you.
Yeah,
And you,
thank
of course,
you.
Bo.
Oh, of course.
We
Happy
haven't
to jump
done a
on.
Panic Closer stream in a while, so
I
this was
know.
exciting. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
See you all
Bye.
soon.